I am so frustrated for the most like stupid reason. There's really, it's just so stupid. So for the past like 3 weeks or so, I've been in a complete lull where every time I work out, my body is just like, nope, we're not having it today. I've just been indulging my sugar cravings, and I've just been in like a funk, and I really am upset with like how my body is functioning right now. And at like kind of the end of this week, the first week of February, I have been feeling so much better. I feel more energized, and I am going to start a detox plan tomorrow, Monday, February 11th. And it's going to be the 21-day sugar detox, and I'm going to do it with my boyfriend and my best friends. And I'm so happy that I'm going to do this with like a group of people so we can all hold each other accountable. But on top of that, I was going to initiate my new like workout routine, so it's a lot more sustainable, and I'm not like smashing it out every single time I go to the fitness center. And I was just looking forward to it, and I had like 3 to 4 workouts every single week for that 21 days, and I had it all planned out, and I was so excited for it. And last Friday, so like 2 days ago, I was at the fitness center at my apartment complex. I had an amazing workout. I just felt so in tune with my body. I felt like so confident that I can just make a maintainable, sustainable workout plan for my body, and I was just so excited. But then, let me tell you what just happened. I was leaving the fitness center, and I'm just like feeling groovy, feeling good, because I just had the best workout that I've had in like a month, and I slip on some ice. I fall down 3 cement steps, and I fractured my tailbone. So that it's not that big of an injury. It's painful, but it's not that big of an injury. It's going to heal on its own. I might have to do physical therapy. Like, I'm not complaining about that, but I am complaining because I was so excited for this like whole 21-day like revival. That's how I was looking at it. I felt like I was just going to like wake myself up and be healthier with my food, be like better with my fitness, and I was just looking so forward to this, but it's okay. I'm going to be positive, and obviously there are worse things that could have happened. I am pretty bummed up because this is such a stupid thing, you know, like, because it's such a stupid injury. Like, my butt is broken. I don't know if I've mentioned this at all, but I also have been having a lot of SI joint pain, and I'm going to see a rheumatologist about that in a few weeks. But I was also really scared because that pain was also triggered by my tailbone, and so I called my boyfriend's mom. She took me to the hospital, and everyone has been so kind and so caring. And on top of everything, my best friend is going to come here and take me grocery shopping. We had this plan because I wanted to film a grocery haul for this like 21-day detox, and I have a bunch of recipes that I have made myself. And so I'm really excited about that, knowing Kendall is probably going to be 80 degrees in her car, so I'm probably going to change out of my sweatshirt if I'm sweating now. But I firmly believe that I could take all of y'all in a like comfort wearing clothing contest, because I am just living it right now. I'm one of those people that would wear like Spanx and an extra large sweatshirt around the house. And I am so happy that I bought these Gymshark sweatpants because they like get tight around the ankles, so you can still wear your boots and everything, except they're still like actual sweatpants, so you're still just as comfy. And then I got this hoodie from the men's department at H&M, and I'm just so happy right now. But it's pretty hot in my apartment, and it's like 30 degrees right now, but it's sunny, so it's probably going to be a lot warmer. So I'm probably going to change out of this. But yeah, that's my situation right now. It's pretty great, huh?
You need a date?
I need a date.
I'll text Hunter.
Don't tell him that. So I just wanted to talk about the 21-day sugar detox that I'm doing with a few of my friends. I do want to say that we did make a lot of concessions to the detox plan. So the majority of it is just eating whole foods, nothing with added sugar, nothing with artificial sugar, and no refined carbs. So the no refined carbs part is pretty easy for me because I mainly just eat meat and vegetables. I don't really have like a side that is meant for carbs, you know, like I don't really have like rice or macaroni or pasta or anything like that. It's pretty rare when I do have that. And so that isn't going to be that big of a deal for me, but I wanted to do specifically the sugar detox because I have been indulging so much where if I want a cupcake, I will go to the grocery store and just buy a cupcake, which is so awful. And I've been doing that for probably the past like 3 weeks or so. One of my biggest tips of advice for anyone that has an autoimmune disorder or has any inflammation is just to cut back as much sugar as possible. And I haven't been listening to my own rules. So you're not supposed to have any soda, obviously, even diet soda, but because, you know, some of us are still students, some of us use soda as a caffeine and they don't drink coffee, I have limited it to diet soda 3 times a week. And so you have to hold yourself accountable. And then also my friend Michaela said that if she didn't have chocolate in her system, she might die. So we also limited it to dark chocolate, like organic, natural, dark chocolate 3 times a week. You're also not supposed to have like mixed drinks or anything. And I'm sure like vodka with Diet Coke would be fine if that's really like, if you really need it, you know, because some days you do. But we're not going to have any alcohol during this time period. Also, for the 21-day detox, it is really strict with like your salad dressings and things like that. And frankly, all of the salad dressings I own are light balsamic anyways, or the whole bottle might have like 2 or 3 grams of sugar. I'm not gonna go out of my way and spend more money to buy a different salad dressing. It's not like I'm using ranch, it's still balsamic, but it has like 2 to 3 grams of sugar per bottle. So I'm not that big of a stickler on that, and I feel like it's a lot more like manageable. This morning I weighed myself, and I don't expect to lose weight during this 21-day thing. I did when I also had that like workout plan that like went with that 21-day. You were doing this for the intention of losing weight, and you also have like a really bad diet before starting. You might lose a lot of weight, but I think the best measurement to go by is actually just getting a tape measure and like wrapping it around your thigh or your waist or your arms, because that's typically where I hold on the majority of my weight. I'm not going to measure my stomach because I am very bloated because I have been taking Percocet, which leads me to my next thing. I bought trail mix from Whole Foods, so I'm going to put it in like these little jars so it's easier to snack on than just having plastic bags. I just wanted to talk a little bit about like pain management and what I'm doing for this. So if you have watched any of my videos, you would know that I am all about taking hot baths and like relaxing, and it doesn't matter if you're, sorry, I hope this isn't too loud. It doesn't matter like if you are stressed or if you're in pain or whatever. My advice will always be take a hot bath, because that's just very relaxing, and clears your mind and everything like that. I'm not gonna get into the whole opioids crisis. I just don't really think that's fair, especially since this YouTube channel is dedicated for those that have autoimmune diseases and invisible illness. It is different for everyone, and it can be extremely difficult to live with, and you might need pain pills to actually function. I personally am not a big believer in them though. But that's just how I live my life, and I'm not going to put judgment on you or give you advice for stopping your pain pills. I was given Percocet when I was at the hospital, and obviously because it's a broken bone and it was just killing, I did take it, and I've probably taken 3 tablets of Percocet since the hospital. So the accident was Friday. I just tripped and fell. I ate shit on Friday, was at the hospital. Percocet when I was at the hospital, I had it again that night. I had it Saturday and then Saturday night, and I haven't taken anything since. I haven't taken Tylenol, but I also firmly believe that if you want to look at other avenues, you know, I live in Colorado, so marijuana is legal here, obviously, and marijuana is used to help pain, and there's also CBD that does not have THC. So if you're in California, I went to a shop in California and they really didn't have good quality CBD because they were new, obviously, and there's different regulations when it comes to hemp and marijuana and all of that kind of stuff. But really try to find a CBD pill or ointment that doesn't have any THC, and see how you do with that. Obviously, that's just my opinion, and there's a bunch of political beliefs, and you know, if you obviously have a job that has random health inspections. But I'm just being honest, you know, popping pills for the rest of my life is nothing I would ever want to do. But I know that for some of you guys, you don't really have a choice. And that's kind of what you need to do for the sake of survival and getting on with your life. So if that is an option or idea for you, I would highly recommend looking into CBD. And that's my advice with that. And then going back to the 21-day detox, firmly believe that like snacks are what make and break you. I feel like with meal plans, you can like really plan it out, do your Pinterest investigation, figure out what recipes are like the easiest for you to make, and like plan it out for the week. But when it comes to snacking, I think it's a little bit more difficult to stay on track. So I'm going to show you all of the snacks that I will have in like all of the upcoming videos. But for starters is that at Whole Foods I got some trail mix, and honest to God, I'm never going to buy a trail mix at Whole Foods again. I didn't realize how, I mean, Whole Foods is just like obnoxiously expensive, and I don't see why. So yeah, I felt kind of stupid, but I also really needed it because I am very much a snacking person. I got 2 very fun trail mixes that do have fruit. You're allowed to have fruit in portions for this detox plan. But I think that I'm going to choose like what I like out of the trail mixes, and then probably just end up going to Costco or another store and buying those things in bulk and then just making my own. And so I have this little one, and it has a bunch of different nuts. It has granola in it, and I don't eat granola, but I didn't know that. There's so far only one gigantic chunk, so I'm not that upset about it. There's goji berries, cranberries, craisins, activated walnuts and almonds, and then there's that green seed, and I don't know what it's called. You can see that? Can you see that? I don't know what these are called. I know pine nuts, I think. And then this one has a bit more dried fruit in it. Goji berries, almonds, cashews, dried mango, goji berries, again, if I didn't already say that, pine nuts. Okay, so I guess this mango is now just a part of me. I firmly believe that snacks are what make and break you. So I'm going to make protein balls. I don't really know how. I've never made them before. And I've looked up recipes. So it seems pretty easy. So I'm just going to wing it. I am going to include my Tropika protein powder. It's all natural and it comes from pea protein, and I think it does have some sugar in it, except I'm also not the biggest, like, as if it's natural sugar, I'm not going to be like so hard about it, just like how you're allowed to have fruit. I just have to portion control those protein balls. So I'm going to clean up my kitchen and then make the protein balls. And I think I'm also going to make myself a smoothie. So yeah, let's just get into it. This channel is all about being honest, especially when it comes to my Crohn's disease or like any autoimmune issue that I might have. Because I've been taking Percocet and because I'm putting Ultra Cleanse in my smoothie, which has clay in it, I definitely have been feeling a little bit blocked up, so I am going to put just a little bit of Miralax in there, just literally half a teaspoon. And I'm just being completely honest, no matter what you have, like, narcotics will always make you blocked up, and I highly recommend taking something to ease that, whether it's a stool softener or adding just a tiny bit of Miralax. And if you can hear that music, it's because I'm watching The Office, where Dwight is blasting that crazy music and taking over Andy's party. Okay, bye. Netflix. So Hunter typically lets me know when he's getting off work. It's like 5:15 right now. He's not off work yet, but I figured I'm just gonna start cooking dinner. He had like such a tiring weekend, and he has just been like exhausted with school and stuff. Am I focused? So one of the recipes I was planning on making was stuffed bell pepper, and just a few days ago he told me that it's one of his favorite dishes, so I figured I was going to make it tonight for him. So it's going to be a fun surprise whenever he gets home. So let's just turn on the office and let's get to it.
Wait, what? Oh, yes. I love stuffed peppers. They're like my favorite. They're so good.
Oh, I hope I did a good
Oh,
job.
you did.
You're horrible at recording.
Was I supposed to be recording myself?
Well, I wanted your reaction.
Well, you just handed it to me like this. I thought I was recording that.
Well, I told you it was for your reaction.
Oh, I was supposed to do this?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I didn't know that.